In this video, I'm going to teach you 5 seated exercises that you can use to fix your low back pain. My name is Dr. Mike, and I'm a physical therapist providing tips on how to build strength and longevity with your body. And today we're going to be covering 5 seated exercises that can help your low back pain and help instantly improve the symptoms that you might be experiencing now. Now, if any of these exercises cause more pain, that is a signal that you should stop doing that exercise. It's more than likely not helping your situation. But if you're feeling a good stretch, if you're feeling like this is something you can tolerate, this will be a very good routine that you can easily do sitting down if you're someone who sits at a desk or works, or if you just have a seat at home, that you can easily do these exercises without having to get on the ground. These can be very effective to help manage some of the symptoms that you might be experiencing now. So a lot of these stretches are going to be dealing with improving overall back pain, which means we're going to be focusing on lower back muscles, the hips, and a lot of the muscles around the pelvis, which comprise of our low back area, which we would normally have some pain with. And the first exercise that we're going to get started with is simply a side bend. And so what I'm going to do is, sitting upright in my chair, what I'm going to do is lean over to one side. Sometimes I will tend to bring one hand behind the neck and I'll hold on to one side of the chair so I don't fall off. And I'm just going to simply work on keeping my bottom on the chair as I get a pure side bending to one side. And so I'm going to focus on, with all of these stretches, a minimum of 30 seconds at a time. Now, when we do one side, we will obviously want to perform the stretch on the other side. So once again, take one hand, hold on to the bottom of the chair if you can, take the opposite hand and place it behind your neck, and you're going to simply work on side bending or reaching over to one side. I like to sometimes imagine reaching my elbow up, and this purely gets this side bending, which will help expose and stretch a lot of the muscles of the side of the lower back. And you'll typically have one side that's usually tighter than the other. So if you want to spend a little bit more time on that one side, maybe 60 seconds, that is going to be totally fine. And you can perform 2 to 3 reps at a time. The next thing we're going to get into is stretching out our hips, because we know with low back pain, we often find that people also suffer from tight hips and not stretching enough. And so we will get into a piriformis stretch. And you're going to basically bring the foot over the top of the knee, and you're going to sit up as best as you can, and you're going to hold that stretch. What you should feel, if you do this correctly, is pulling behind the back of the hip. This is stretching the piriformis muscle, which is located to a lot of sensitive nerves and sensitive muscles near the lower back, which can aggravate your symptoms. So this is going to be really good for you to just spend some time working on sitting up. When people are really tight here, you often find the knees start to rise up and it's hard to push down. You also might find that people kind of lean over to one side. So just try your best to sit up nice and tall. And once you do one side for about 30 seconds at a time, you're going to also do the other side as well. Sometimes I'll use my forearm to kind of push downward to get some more stretch on the back of the side. You might even feel some in the groin. It might feel a little bit different for everybody, but the key is learning which side is more tight than the other and just spending more time in some of these positions while you're sitting down. Moving on to the next stretch is going to be a seated twist. And all we're going to do, just for video purposes, is I'm going to turn the chair here, and now I'm going to be placed on the side of the chair sitting down. And now I'm going to rotate myself to my left, holding onto the back of the chair, and I'll feel a twisting motion of the lower back. You're going to feel your whole body twist, and you're going to hold for about 30 seconds at a time. If you want to take a deep breath in through your nose and out through the mouth, and with each exhale, see if you can get a little bit more twist of the spine. And then once you do one side, we'll go ahead and switch to the other side as well. Now I'm going to be rotating to my right. I'm gonna grab onto the back of the chair and I'm gonna twist. Notice my feet are still facing forward. I'm not twisting my whole body. My pelvis and my legs stay straight as I twist my torso using support and help from the back of the chair here. Deep breath and exhale there. That one's gonna feel really good for you. Now from this position here, hopefully you're in a chair where you can move your legs to the outside. You don't have any armrests that are in the way. But the next movement I like to get into is just a seated hip flexor stretch. Now we're focusing on a lot of the muscles of the front of the hip, our hip flexors. If we're spent working or sitting for quite some time, we're bent over flexed, we have a lot of stiffness most likely in the hip flexors and the anterior hip. So if I just drop one leg down to the side and try to get the knee kind of over the hip here, now I can focus on opening up this left side. And if I really want to intensify that stretch, I might even be able to move over or side bend to the opposite side while I'm supporting my hand here. If you can notice too, if I face you, I'm leaning on the end of the chair. So this allows me to get a better position as I bring this knee down towards the ground. After 30 seconds, once again, you'll go ahead and switch to the other side. Drop the knee straight down as the front leg is in front of you there. Okay, and then I'm going to place my hand behind my head and slowly work on just elongating, dropping the knee down as I bend my trunk away, stretching everything from the side to the hip on that specific stretch. 2 to 3 repetition on each side is going to be very good for you there. The last stretch, which I'm sure some of you might be familiar with, and this can aggravate some symptoms, but if you're feeling a good stretch, probably just means that you need to spend a little bit more time here, but we just call this like a forward bend. And so it's going to be best to have a wide base of support with yourself seated at the edge of the chair, and all you're going to do is reach down towards the ground, and you can flex your spine and roll over, stretching the lower back. If you're feeling comfortable with this stretch, you can even start to walk your way to one side. I'm stretching out the right side as I reach to my left, and then as I kind of walk my hands and reach to my right, I'm gonna feel stretch on the left side there. 20 to 30 seconds at a time is key, and then you're gonna slowly bring yourself up. Now, the key with these stretches is that you find ways, especially if you're someone that is dealing with this pain on a regular basis, that you find times throughout the day to help incorporate some of these stretches, maybe sitting at work, or maybe when you're at home and you have some time to spare. You try to find some regularity and some consistency on implementing them throughout the week so that overall you can not only improve your lower back mobility, but it will also end up improving your symptoms. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you want more tips and exercises on how to improve your lower back pain, make sure to take a look at this next video here.